Hi, this is Ron Martinson of ronmartblog.com, and I'm here to do a review of the new Tank Photo force shifter. So let's take a look inside. This is a bag that has no external pocket on it. It has a little side pocket here, which I'm carrying a flashlight in. But it's pretty minimalistic for a Tank Photo bag. But I think for some people that might be exactly what they're looking for, because it is small, lightweight, and has four-wheel rollers on the bottom, which is really awesome. So Tank includes these little pages, I think, that are really handy so you can see some of the configurations. So here's a Nikon configuration with a D700 and a big 7200 lens, and several of the lenses and camera bodies, so you can kind of see how it works with one possible configuration. And here's another configuration with Canon. And again, they're showing body loading sideways instead of straight like that, like they did for the Nikon. So there's a lot of things you can do with it. I will say that the sides are deeper than the center due to the place where the handle goes in. So if you have a taller body, you're going to want it on the outside, and if you have a more shallow body, you can put it on the inside. So let's take a look how I've configured this. I recently took a trip to Portland, Oregon, and this is exactly how my bag was packed. Actually, one exception: the lens that I'm using to record this was in this bag, and I've replaced it with this lens for illustration purposes. But what we have here is the Airport Foresight with a Canon 5D Mark III with a 70-200 f2.8L IS2 lens. Right in here I have the 8-35 millimeter lens in it. I have a 100 millimeter macro, but actually in this spot I had the 24-105 when I was really using it. And this is the 16-35 millimeter, which you can put in different ways. It kind of has a big hood, so it's a little awkward, so I like to put it in that way. Over here, the height isn't as high as a typical Tank bag, so I wasn't able to stand my flashes straight up comfortably. There's a gap of about, well, I guess that much. So I put them in sideways. And so what I have here is a 600 EX flash, one of the battery packs that goes with it, or that you purchase for it. I like to have these free bags come with Tank Photo for the memory cards, and so I have my memory cards stuffed inside here, a few of them being in use right now. And I actually chose to hook mine to my zipper. Probably not the best place to put it. Normally I put them on a zip pocket and then hook it on there, but I wanted to have this really handy, and since there's not an outside pocket, that's just where I ended up liking it the most. There is some Rogue light filters in here, or gels, excuse me, and I got my Hoodman loop in here, and so everything's kind of snug. I could hold another body here, but I chose to put my black Rapid strap in there. And then one feature unique to this bag is this little pouch that it has here, and so you can put whatever you want in. I chose to put a couple filters and some. It comes with some little ties, so these are really great. They got little squeezy things, and so those can come in handy. I'm not currently using them in this configuration, but that's what comes with it. And so there's also two nice pockets over here. I like that Tank has switched over to this vented pocket rather than its old style plastic ones, which kind of used to get nasty, especially if like batteries touched together, or you had business cards that outgassed or something. It would kind of make it look ugly. And so I think this new design is actually quite nice. Again, I mentioned the center part's higher, the outside's deeper, but with the 5D Mark III it's fine. My 1D Mark IV Pro body just doesn't feel comfortable in this bag, so I wouldn't advise it for pro bodies. I'm sure someone will contradict me on the blog, but that's just my personal opinion. That it really seems more suitable for a pro body like a 5D Mark. 3, 2. And then, some interesting things to point out about this bag. Again, really important. This is one of the first rollers I've ever used from them that not only has wheels, but it's the kind of wheels that rotate. And the cool thing about that, if I pick this up, is I can twist it around on wheels, which is really, really handy in the airport or when you're traveling around the city. That I can't emphasize how handy that can be. So I really love that. And so this is actually a bag that if I weren't using it as a camera bag, there's actually a little trick here that I haven't tried, but it seems like it's possible. It looks like you can unzip all this stuff out and just make it a regular luggage bag. Or you can just rip out these things and also do the same thing. So it could be both a luggage bag as well as a camera bag, depending on what your needs are for your trip. So that's pretty cool. So it's got a handle on here. On the back, pretty plain vanilla. On the side, again, nothing. This one's, really the only gripe I have about it is that I wish they'd have put some pockets on here. I don't really know what we're really saving by not having some pockets on the outside, especially like at least one little zip pocket here for my business cards and things, but it's not there. And then up top, I can unzip this, pull out my handle, put it away. And then there's a little small storage compartment right here as well. So it's a pretty lightweight, no frills bag with some great wheels is really what you're getting here. And so depending on your needs, that might be exactly what you're looking for. I found it very useful toting it around Portland, on some rough streets with these wheels. And overall, I really like this bag. So, another win for Think Tank Photo. Goodbye.